For the very first Freedom Factory 2021 drifting competition going down live right now.
Well, guess what? He has a buy run. He has a buy run here. So all that excitement, all that anticipation. Jason Dixon's competitor unable to show up to the line. So guess what? Little celebratory jammer here for Jason Dixon, and he's been. Again, he has his hands on Chelsea Nova's vehicle. He's Chelsea. Fortunately, Nathaniel unable to show up, so it's a buy run. Guess what? Brett Collins, little fast pass, another celebratory run here. And this is, this is again that progression of learning. Hey, get to the line. Make sure your car is running. It's about attrition, and I think Chelsea Nova can speak to that. Just of all his competitive years of drifting, either pro-am, pro-amateur, going into different sanctioning bodies of different calibers. Ever drift night competition at Freedom Factory. We are seeing that.
Nick Ward and Mike Jones in the red.
I'll tell you, my eyes were on Nick Ward. Nick Ward in this Vice, in the taxi garage, S14 now comes to that sweeper, pulling away. Now it's not about a drag race. We would like to see a lead run, and then we'd like to see him chase him down. We're talking about Mike Jones in that LS. But overall,
as you guys see now, they have switched positions.
Mike Jones,
Nick Ward is going to be giving chase as our lead car. Mike Jones initiated early into the turn, and it looks like Nick Ward is keeping a good distance on him, but able to hold a consistent spacing as they both have decent angle, pretty close on the inside of that second zone. As they come across that line, Nick Ward really closed the gap. Ray and Miata up front, being followed by Brad St. And out of the gate, Taylor Ray just separates and says, peace out, gotta go win this competition.
Chuck a deuce.
See ya, wouldn't want to be ya.
Yeah, later there's Brad St. Bernard right now. He is pulling up the rear right now as Brad St. Germain comes in, just way too big of a gap. And this is talking about Brad St. Germain sleeping on line. Taylor Ray does not. So here goes Brad St. Germain on the initiation. Look at Taylor Ray. He talks about sniping. Here he comes in for the headshot. Now coming through that sweeper. Now see how they handle the transition across that big skid pad transition. Well done there by Brad St. Germain. But look at Taylor. He takes a little bit of angle out of it to gain that copy. You can see that, consistency coming all the way through. Gets right to the door of him. Throws up a little dirt, little nursery garden over there. Got that of Nick and Nico. Let's see what we got. Nico and Nick. Oh, all right. Nico Cardenas high on the bank. What is Nick doing? We need you up there, bud. You didn't RSVP for the party as Nick is having some major trouble in that chase position. Would like to look at the replay. What went south for Nick in that chase? He was a real contender, what we saw from him. But I will tell you, Spence, that a lot of the drivers, got that of Nick and Nico. Let's see what we got. Nico and Nick. Oh, all right. Nico Cardenas high on the bank. What is Nick doing? We need you up there, bud. You didn't RSVP for the party as Nick is having some major trouble in that chase position. Would like to look at the replay. What went south for Nick in that chase? He was a real contender, what we saw from him. But I will tell you, Spence, that a lot of the drivers, but I'll tell you what, he's going to put down one heck of a run. But I got to tell you, if Nico puts down a decent run and stays off the wall, okay, he's running his own game. But I tell you what,
Nick had several contacted by Nick.
Nick is just making this track his pinata, but there's no candy. Yo, Sparks going back to the future right now. What? All right, so Cletus McFarland, because he qualified higher, qualified third compared to Tom, who qualified 14th. So Tom in the chase position. I'll tell you what, Cletus getting high on the bank. He has more track time. He's more intimate. He's bought this track dinner. He's took it out. He's took it out on dates. He's bought it flowers. He is intimate with this track. He is one with. He's married to this track. Cletus McFarland knows this track, the ins and the outs.
Quite literally. In the C5 Corvette, he's got decent angle through that first turn, and it looks like, we had some technical or mechanical malfunctions on that BMW, and he is unable to finish the run. So straight up, I think as long as he doesn't...
What do we call Bootleg Donnie? I think it's Zach of the Bootleg Donnie.
Kenny G with great angle through that first turn, and he's kind of keeping the distance on him. Let's see how that transition goes. Much smoother in the transition as he lays down the lead run. Very sideways.
And there it is. That's the nail in the coffin right there. Kenny G absolutely making a massive mistake as blatantly. Taylor Ray lays the Ray on the bank, mid high on the bank. Zach Calvin dropping down low. Taylor Ray now comes down into the transition. Let's see how he handles the big skid pad transition. Zach Calvin needs to play catch up. Look at him way back there as Taylor Laser Ray makes this thing, performing surgery, looking like a CNC machine, whittling this thing. Taylor Laser Ray will give chase. Zach really needs to step up, rise to the occasion. Here we go, standing for our first ever final at the first competition drift night. Zach Calvin, look at Taylor Ray. He doesn't have the big angle, he does have proximity. Now Zach transitions through the skid pad. Let's see, Zach. Nice line, I really like that, but Taylor Ray drops into formation. Look at this, and woo! Rip. Oh my God, Taylor Laser Ray brings it across. Look at this, he even knows. Let's be honest, let's be fair.
Yeah,
Taylor Laser Ray rises to the occasion. What do you think?
He knows he laid down a laser run. He doesn't even need the judges to tell him. Taylor Ray, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together at the track, here at home, joining us at the Freedom Factory. Taylor Ray really laying it down. Take a look at this follow run. A little bit less angle than desired on that first zone, but it looks like to me that Taylor Ray buttons it up as he goes through the rest of the track. Taylor Ray, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise!
Freedom Factory, thank you so much. Congratulations. Make some noise for Zach Calvin. He is down there on the ground as well. 1 and 2. Spicy, go ahead and head down there, bro. Go and rap out with the boys. Is that Jackson and Jimmy? Jackson and Jimmy going down there as we take a look at the replay. And yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. Steps outside of his vehicle. Taylor Laser Ray.
Hey, Jared
Calvin.
I'm coming down here, Jared, to the track. I'm going to go get a quick interview from Taylor Ray. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it from our event winner, Taylor Ray, one more time. Taylor, I got some questions for you, man. You really held your own. You had a very consistent line, but tell me about what you thought and how you did on that very last run.
I just went for it. I knew he had a pretty big gap, but I was like, I'm going to send it anyway.
And you did. Great, sir, you're the proud winner of a $1,500 check from the Freedom Factor, and we got in our second place winner, granted the $500. Zach Calvin, you did an amazing job. Great run. I'm sure you're not disappointed, but did you have a fun time at the Freedom Factory or what?
Yeah, absolutely. What a blast. I've been driving with Taylor for like 10 years. We would literally skip school to go drifting, and for it to come full circle now, I'm absolutely pumped. He's shredding. That little Miata is fast, but this little stock C5 Corvette was ripping, dude. What a blast.
Dude, that's awesome. Give it up for our two finals. 10 years they've been driving together. Best friends, the best in the business. Here's the man, the myth, the legend, the unhappy Cletus McFarland. You did the best you could, man. I thought you just did a great job.
Yeah, you know, went out round one, but I'm just proud to see these boys winning, you know. It was our first ever drift competition here at the Freedom Factory. We had our struggles, and yeah, Taylor says it went great, but some of the other drivers were, you know, we struggled, but we got it done. And shout out to these fans. Hey, can I get, oh yeah. Hold on. All right, before we end this off, for the video, I need a hell yeah brother on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hell yeah brother. Beautiful. All right, guys, shout out to all the fans of the Freedom Factory, and thank you to all of you watching at home. Freaking A, Summit Racing, Danger Ranger 9000, going down tomorrow. We got about 35 of the Rangers out back, more coming, and we're just pumped to put on a good show for you guys tomorrow. Also, we have spectator drags, we got C8s, GTRs, Porsches. Spectator drags will be amazing. I think a lot of these guys are coming back tomorrow. We're gonna end it off there. Thanks for watching Dude for Today. We'll freaking see you later.
to be broken? If this is the end, when will it begin? Is there a way to live again? How can I dream if I was never awakened? How can it still